LED lighting is definitely preferred for brighter, cleaner, and longer lasting lights. These Axial LED fog lights will be the most affordable option for the 07 to 18 JK owner looking to upgrade their front end lighting. These will match perfectly with any LED headlights and complement that LED performance overall. I would like to mention that these will not fit the 10th anniversary front bumper or any special edition Rubicon bumper, and these are only designed for bumpers that accept the factory fog lights. Nonetheless, the install is super easy at 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Like most LEDs on the market, these will feature a high output CREE LED, and these lights in particular will produce about 1020 lumens. For 4-inch LED fog lights, that's pretty impressive, and like I mentioned, these will complement any other LED's performance. The color temperature is on the cool white end of the scale at 6000 K compared to a stock halogen, which is roughly 3000 K. These will not only look a lot cleaner than the stock halogens, but they will last a lot longer as well at about 50,000 hours. The housing will be pretty tough too, with a polycarbonate lens that will be rigid enough to take a hit, and a black die cast aluminum housing. These are also IP65 rated, so they'll be protected against any water. However, this is not the highest IP rating, so these won't last very long when immersed, which shouldn't be a problem for where they sit. Like I mentioned, these will be your most affordable option at right around $60, and you really can't beat it for what you're getting here. To put it into perspective, a stock replacement will be anywhere from $40 to $60, and you're getting 2 of these upgraded LEDs for the same price as 1 stock replacement. These won't be the best LED fog lights that we offer when you're looking at overall quality, but these will still get the job done when it comes to lighting performance, a very strong housing, and a very long lifespan. Like I mentioned, these will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the install, and now we can head over to the shop and I'll show you how to put these in. So now that we're in the shop, we can start our install. So first we have to take off our bumper just to make it a little bit easier for us.
Before we remove our bumper, we have to remove our splash guard in order to access the bolts on our bumper. So we have a trim removal tool. We're just gonna remove the clips. Now we can go ahead and remove the 4 nuts on either side that are holding on the bumper. We're going to need an 18mm deep socket. I recommend an extension for this and a ratchet. And I recommend a lot of muscle for this one in particular. Now you will have to remove this driver's side inner nut from the top because of the vacuum pump that is located right here. After the 8 nuts are removed on the studs for the bumper, we can tilt the bumper back and disconnect our fog lights. They might be held down by clips on the bumper. You can just pull those out. Now that we have our bumper off, we can swap over our fog lights. So these are held in by 4 Phillips head screws. We're just going to take a Phillips head screwdriver and remove them. And you want to keep the factory hardware because we will be reusing those with the new fog lights. After the fog lights are disconnected, you can go ahead and remove them.
Now we can install our new fog lights, and before installing them, I just wanted to point out you do have an adjuster screw on the back that will tilt the fog light up and down if you ever have to adjust them in the future. But we can just install them just as the stock ones came out. They'll fit in perfectly, and you can just take your screws and screw those back in. It's usually easiest to just put the screws in there and adjust them when you start to tighten them down. Now we can reinstall our bumper the same way it came off by putting the studs in, and we can tilt this back and connect our wiring harnesses to our stock wiring harness. So now that the fog lights are plugged in, we can re-secure our bumper down. Now we can reinstall our splash guard with the original hardware. After your splash guard is reattached, you're all set to go. That's it for my review and install on the Axial LED Fog Lights. For more videos like this, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.